Okay guys, here we are. New weight 162.6. In the beginning of the year, around January 1st, I was sitting at 168 pounds, and now I'm down at the end of January, 6 pounds. Wonderful! Although I gotta tell you, man, there was a point where my weight was fluctuating a lot, and it really started to play with my head. And guys, even though I do this for a living, and even though I've done this forever, and I'm a physique competitor and all that stuff, I still go through my own personal mental, battles as well that I have to talk myself back from the ledge from. And so I'm just like you. And it's funny because everything that I teach you guys, I teach you because it's like what I know. It's my experience too. So today I just got back from the grocery store, so I want to give you guys a little grocery haul so you can see what it is that I'm eating right now. I wanted to talk about my meal planning today, so that's what we're talking about. But aside from that, I woke up today feeling really energized, and I have my voice is a little scratchy, but I feel like I'm ready to really just take on this new path. 2020 is going to be a big year. And so I want to show you guys how I'm eating and how I'm cooking and how I'm doing my fitness life to keep you inspired. So let's take a look at my grocery haul. Okay, the absolute hilarity of this video right now are the vegetables that I bought. And I see this is hilarity because I buy so many vegetables and they just die and wither in my refrigerator and I never eat them all. But this time it's going to be different. I got some herbal spring mix, baby spring mix. Oh, I meant to get the herbal one, but I got baby spring mix for my salads. I have some spinach, which I like to have with my I like to have raw spinach with chicken and stuff like that. I have this obsession with carrots, and I think it started when I found out that Marilyn Monroe ate a lot of carrots, so I just started eating a lot of carrots. I'm a weirdo. But yeah, I love carrots though, and I'm making baked chicken, so I've got some carrots and some celery to go with it to season to make my baked chicken taste good, because you can't make baked chicken without celery and carrots. And then I have mushrooms because I love mushrooms, and broccoli. I already have some broccoli in the refrigerator, so those are my greens for right now. All right, the next thing that I have are potatoes. I have both russet white potatoes and sweet potatoes, and I was laughing because I said, is there a bodybuilding diet that does not contain potatoes? I don't think so. So potatoes are also on the diet this week, along with beans and rice for my carbohydrates. I'm still eating beef. I'm going to be eating beef probably as a part of my go-to, as it was when I used to do contest prep for myself. I love 96% lean, 4% fat, which is what I also tell my clients to use. I need the beef just because I really need the fats really help me when I'm leaning out and needing to keep on muscle. And also I'm always cognizant of meats that can keep my iron levels up. And what better way than beef to do that? So some extra lean ground beef. I'm looking forward to having this for breakfast. I got some Greek yogurt, and I always use whole milk yogurt just because I like the taste of it better. I just factor in the calories, the fats, and all that stuff into my macros. Honey. I usually like raw organic honey, but this is just fine. I needed some more honey. And then I'm going to be having some praline granola in my Greek yogurt as well, with probably some fruit of some sort, but this is going to be my breakfast on the days that I don't feel like having oatmeal. And I've got these other fruits. I actually just ran back out to the store to get these, but they were on sale this week. We've got raspberries, blackberries, and blueberries. I always include fruit on my diet, even when I am in fat loss, because fruit is good for you. Peanut butter is in the mix for my nuts, healthy fats, which I'll probably have with some oatmeal, or I'm not really doing protein shakes right now, but I usually like to mix it in with that. But this will likely go into oatmeal or even on a slice of whole wheat toast or something like that for the morning. Yummy, yummy, yummy. And finally, I got some eggs. $1.99 for a dozen at Trader Joe's, which is pretty good. and some olive oil, because this will be my fats along with coconut oil and probably some fish oil, the fats in the meat and stuff like that that I eat, and trace fats from the other foods and stuff. But I always try to get some eggs in my mix when I'm, on my own diet, hard boiled or scrambled, whatever way I can get them in. Olive oil, very good healthy oil and healthy fats for the diet. Oh, and I also got some onions too. I don't think I need to show you guys onions, but that is my grocery haul for this week.
Physically, I feel like everything is moving along with my body. Like, I've been taking a number of classes and really been stepping up my workouts and stepping up my cardiovascular training, and I feel like it's really helped me to get leaner. And I'm noticing that I'm actually losing fat and losing inches way more than I'm losing actual pounds. So there's a little bit of recompositioning going on with my body. I'm not sure if I'm going to end up on stage or not sometime this year, but whatever I do, I'm really just looking forward to bringing my best and just feeling amazing in this process of maintaining.
Hey guys, what's going on? It's your girl Roxy here. So listen, today we are bootstrapping it. I am recording this on my webcam because I have so much to edit and so much to get up on my site and just so much going on right now. But I wanted to make sure that I did a follow-up video for you guys about my own progress, because I know that you guys hearing my story really inspires you. So what's been going on? My gosh, we are now in the month of February, and the beginning of this year has been pretty good with me with my goals. As you guys know, I said that I wanted to drop about 10 pounds in the first 8 weeks or so of the year, and I am on track for that. I started off the year around actually like 168 pounds or so at the very beginning of the year, like literally on January 1st, 168 pounds after enjoying all of the holiday treats and stuff and eggnog. And so when I did the last video for you guys, I was around 165 pounds or so. And as of this morning, I'm around 130, could you imagine? 163.2. So, I ended off the first month of the year with about 5 pounds down. And I'm feeling really good. Although I got to tell you, there was a point where my weight was fluctuating a lot, and it really started to play with my head. And guys, even though I do this for a living, and even though I've done this forever, and I'm a physique competitor and all that stuff, I still go through my own personal mental, battles as well, that I have to talk myself back from the ledge from. And so I'm just like you. And it's funny because everything that I teach you guys, I teach you because it's like what I know. It's my experience too. And so I did a podcast actually just last week that I want you to check out. And last week, oh my God, just the other day, what are we talking about? I just did a podcast that I want you guys to check out. And in that podcast, I'm actually talking about 5 ways to measure progress that have nothing to do with the scale. And to be honest with you, that's what really is my saving grace in this game, is to know that there are other ways to look at progress. And when you look at things from the whole, like the totality of it, you can really see the changes that you've made. And when I look at my body, I'm super happy with the changes that I've made. So even though I've lost only about 5 pounds in the last month, I've lost so many inches. Like, it's been crazy, and I'm getting tighter and I'm getting more conditioned, and people are noticing the changes, and my clothes are fitting different, and I feel incredible. I just feel so incredible. It's like, it's I don't know. It's just nothing that the scale can say to me right now or show me can stop me from feeling as amazing as I feel. And so if anything that you take from my personal experience right now, where we are in this current goal for me, is that I want you to kind of embrace the same kind of thing. So this video, though, I wanted to really talk about the changes to my training and what I feel, what I see, what's going on with my body, and also, how I'm eating. It's funny, like my body, I guess I'm going into that decade now where like my body isn't responding the way that it used to, that metabolic slowdown thing. And I don't think it's really a metabolic slowdown for me particularly. I think it's just that for the last 5 years, I have not been training or dieting in the way that I have for most of my life. I mean, you're talking to someone who's, I was a professional dancer, and then I got into professional bodybuilding and all that stuff. I've always been extremely active. So my whole life, I would take like maybe 8 to 12 hours of dance a day, like not even serious, between classes, rehearsals, performances, and all that stuff. 8 to 12 hours a day of dancing, plus weight training 5-6 days a week or so. And any other extracurricular things that I'd like to do, like go out do running and track and all that other stuff. And when I stopped competing, I stopped doing all that stuff. I really just took on a more normal schedule, to the point where sometimes I wasn't even working out as consistently as I was. So, that's one thing that you guys have to also remember about change. It did not take me 5 years to get to that 168 pounds or so at the beginning of the year. It's not going to take me just 2 weeks or a month or whatever to melt back to what I'm used to. I had to actually rebuild that foundation again. And you've got to keep that in mind for yourself too. So what am I doing to facilitate this? Well, I'm changing up my training. So I'm going into the gym and I'm getting back into classes again. And I'm not really a group X class person, but I'm starting to love it now. So I started to do ballet again. And I'm doing ballet about 3 days a week, right? Those are about an hour and a half classes, professional level. And then I'm also going into cycling class. And this month, I'm really picking up the intensity, or the frequency and the volume of all my training. So I'm going in there, I'm going to do 10 to 15 classes a week is my goal right now, just for the month of February, to just jolt it out there, get my body out there, because I feel so good about it. And then to get a more normal schedule as I settle into what I want to do next, as far as possibly competing later on this year and all that stuff. So I'm going in, I'm spinning every morning, 5 days a week, not every morning, it's 5 days, 4 or 5 days a week, going in and spin. I'm doing yoga just about 5 days a week as well, which has been so incredible. I love vinyasa yoga, power yoga, heated yoga, and stuff like that. We have all of that at my gym. I go to Equinox, so I go to different locations and all that stuff to check out the classes. And then on top of that, I said, I got my dance classes, and I'm also going into the gym and I'm doing my weight training about 4 days a week right now. So, and really my point with weight training is to hold on to muscle. I'm really trying to bump up the fat loss for myself right now and take myself to a challenging level that I was at before. Now, I do not recommend that you guys do that. Listen, I'm a lot more advanced than a lot of you guys, but those of you who are on my kind of fitness level, you can try that kind of thing where you pick up the volume, pick up the intensity, and really challenge yourself for a short amount of time and then back off. So by the end of this month, I'm going to take the schedule way back starting in March to kind of get into a more realistic schedule so I don't burn out and I don't lose a bunch of muscle. And that's really important. But other than that, I wanted to also address diet, because the last time I did talk about training with you guys when it came to how I was, getting myself back into shape. And with my diet, this is where I noticed how my body is different than before. I cleaned up my diet and I saw some good changes, but I just realized that my body again isn't responding the way that I want it to. So that comes down to diet. And for me, I've always been the type of person to follow a meal plan. I just do so much better with meal planning. I'm not good at winging things. And for a lot of you out there, the reason why you get stuck is because you're trying to wing it. You know what I mean? So what I'm going to do later on today is I'm going to solidify a diet. I'm going to go ahead and put together a diet where I'm following about 1,900 calories a day roughly. And then from there, I will play around with the tweaks. And I'll let you guys know. Come follow me over on Instagram. My Instagram account is where, if you check out my stories and stuff like that, I'm going to be posting a lot of the day-to-day stuff that I may not share here. But if you're interested in that, make sure you check that out. And also come over to my website, because I'll actually be blogging stuff as well and writing everything out for you. And get on my email list to catch the blogs. Go to rockstarfitness.com/email list if you want to follow along with this. But anyway, so with my diet, I like to keep variety. I like to keep things moving. I like to add fruits every day. I'm eating fruit every day. I'm eating yogurt every day. So I'm making up some chicken sausage today, some low-fat chicken sausage. And I'm putting in with some tomatoes, shallots, green peppers, hot peppers, and some onions. I'm going to cook it up with some olive oil and some of this amazing salsa. And this salsa is roasted garlic salsa. It's like super duper like low fat, low calorie, and all that stuff. And this is what I'm going to use. It's kind of like a marinade sauce. Have it over some rice with avocado or whatever my diet calls for, to mix it up and make it yummy, because eating healthily does not have to be gross and bland and boring. You've got to be able to eat and do the things that you like to stay on your diet. Let's get this cooking. Like all kinds of protein. So chicken, I've got beef, I've got fish, I love shrimp, I love carbohydrates in there. I've got my rice, brown and white. I've got white potatoes and yams. Sometimes I eat bread in the morning too, for toast or whatever. Lots of healthy fats like olive oil and avocados, peanut butter. So there's a lot of variety in the diet for me right now, but it's really about not winging it. Like, I need to have a meal plan down to follow for my body to respond. And for a lot of you, I think that's also the missing link too. So if you're feeling like things are a little stuck for you, and you are eating clean, you're going to the gym, you're doing what you have to do, but you're not budging, start really writing out a diet for yourself and see if that happens. And don't starve yourself to start. Start with your calories pretty high, and then you can always adjust it from there based off of how your body is responding. That's what I'm doing right now, and I know it's going to be super helpful. It's going to work. All right, so bon appetit, bon appetit. It's done. So this is chicken sausage with all the veggies and the salsa and everything like that, all cooked up. And I'm gonna have this over some rice right now. And again, I just want you guys to see how easy it is. This is super easy to put together. It's low fat and it's really yummy. So you can still get in shape and eat well. So enjoy, guys, enjoy. So that's it, you guys. I mean, I'm excited about how things are going. This is a busy time of the year right now for me. I'm rebuilding my competition team. So if you're watching this right now and you're thinking about stepping on stage at any point this year or even next year, in 2021, and you know that you have to do the work now, come and talk to me. I had clients who joined me in 2019 with the goal of stepping on stage in 2020 or currently in prep. And speaking of that, I have a lot of clients going into prep right now. I'm going to showcase all of them to you guys as well. I got a lot of girls doing figure and wellness too, so that's going to be really exciting to get them out there. And I think I'm getting back into shifting focus with a little bit more contest prep stuff for you guys, because I know that so many of you out there are hungry for this and you want someone to talk to you like a human being with some facts and things that are scientifically proven, not just the bro science stuff. So I'm going to be getting a lot more of that stuff out there for you guys. So stay tuned. It's going to be a very exciting year, very exciting season, very exciting month. And I'm so happy that you're able to join me here. And more power to us. We're going to do it. All right. So listen, I'm going to head out of here. I don't want to ramble on too much, but progress over here is moving along. 130. Oh, God, why do I keep on saying that? I'm not 130 something pounds, Roxy. Oh my God. I'm 163. 163.8 or 2 or something like that. I forgot now. But I'm around 163 pounds, and we are just a few short pounds away from where I want to be. I want to drop another 5 for this month. That'll be a total of 10 over the first 2 months of 2020. And I know I can do it. All right, I'll get out of here. If you're joining me here for the first time, welcome, welcome, welcome. Be sure that you hit the subscribe button and that you click the bell notifications and set it to all notifications so you don't miss a single thing when I go live or put up new videos, okay? And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up right now, okay? Give me a thumbs up and let me know that you'd like to hear about things about my progress in my life and what's going on with me and my fitness stuff. And then finally, if you have any questions or comments, go ahead and add them below. I love to hear from you guys. All right, don't forget to check out that podcast that I did about the 5 ways to best measure progress and have nothing to do with scale. You're going to really find that helpful. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye.